My people, now good afternoon, and thank God for another better day. Tomorrow na governor election wey dem postpone from March 11 go March 18. We sabi say normal election for Nigeria dey carry heavy tension, but the kind high tension wey dey Lagos, e pass electric. Oya, make una watch these videos wey I wan play before I go show again touchlight some of the serious matters.
Please, if you don't want to vote for us, please sit down for sit down for thank you very much.
Whoever that is clapping for MC Oluomo now, whoever that is clapping for him, I want you to remember, if it's working for you today, anti-democratic forces, if they are working for you today, tomorrow it might not work for you. So be careful what you clap for or what you celebrate. MC Oluomo, I think your illiteracy, ara oko n disturb yin egbon. Ara oko n ba yin ja o. Get yourself a PA so your PA can tell you your level, which level you feel cross, which level you no feel cross. Lagos belongs to all of us. Everybody must be able to vote. Mama Chinedu, Mama Chibuzo, everybody must vote. MC Oluomo, respect yourself. I dey pass your street all the time. Send your boys to me. You are a buyer.
The law says that for anybody to declare any traditional festival, as he said, you need Lagos State's permission. So are we saying that all these 5 ballets did not get Lagos State's permission? That you don't need anybody to tell the Lagos State government that you have to say something when people are declaring festivals that are telling non-original Yoruba people or non-indigenes to stay in their homes. And lastly, the position of the security agencies. I think it's critical that it's nice to know that the army and the thugs, quote unquote, recognize that the army could keep them at bay. I think those are the types of optics that we need to see and that the governor hasn't done enough of.
Just before we go, somebody sent this text message. He said, there is a gungun. We've been talking about Oro. This person says, there is a gungun going on at the moment in Ajiran, Agungi. It happened yesterday too. Thugs, about 100, are everywhere with canes, beating people who dare to come out.
During the day?
Yes, it is saddening.
Nobody. Labor for this Lagos. My labor kuni. You this tribal bigot. Come vote! Say that bad labor in name. If them boy your mama well, come the Lagos State governor. Ever show football.
I thought it was important to show this man's face on television so that the police will arrest him. I mean, what is this?
I'm trying to sustain the shock and the disgust on my face having watched that video. It's interesting he says this tribal bigot. Yes. I was like, are you for real? Are you being serious? The truth is that why is GRV, Gbadebo Revival, under the radar or under such scrutiny? Because his mom is from Igbo, or is Igbo. and from the Igbo part of Nigeria, eastern part of Nigeria. And so people have started bringing up his records and trying to prove his Nigerianness, such that the hashtag Lagos Island Boy had said to trend to show that he's actually from Lagos Island, from the Rhodes-Vival family of Lagos Island. Thankfully, earlier, Dr. Batia talked about tracing his ancestry down 400 years.
Okay,
it's quite a shame that we allow people like this who feel bold enough not to even cover or hide their faces or even their voices, get a voice disguiser to change their voices. They're bold enough to speak out this way. You know why? Because the people who spoke out in the past, nothing has been done. What has happened to the man from Surulere who said that anyone who is voting for another party, these things have been happening for a long time, and it's quite unfortunate. I hope Nigerians will be sensible and wise enough not to vote along ethnic lines and resist any kind of division ethnically.
Well said.
Well
said, Ayo.
In this same country,
Yes.
Umaru Altine, a cattle trader from Sokoto, was the first mayor of Enugu Municipal Council. Yeah. And from 1952 to 58, in that same Enugu, there was a man called Baba Sule. Baba Sule was also from the north. He was the leader of the stranger movement of Enugu in Ibadan. Bagudu, who later became Waziri Nupe, was a member of the Ibadan Municipal Council.
Thank you, Dr. Batia.
Ajeromi Falonu Badagry was represented in the Western House of Assembly in 1958 by Ebube Dike. The man's name was Ebube Dike. Now, look at many years later, right here in Lagos, we're playing the politics of ethnicity. And by the way, there is no such thing as his mother had him out of wedlock. No. There are no illegitimate children in Africa. Every child has a father and a mother. No child in Africa is illegitimate.
It's when people can't talk about development, they go to ethnicity. That's just it. Please don't fall for it. Cheap tactics.
Thank you.
The people that are shouting.
Make I start with the tweet where they show for on our screen. Now, former Lagos governorship candidate, Mr. Babatunde Baramosi, na him writer. Him talk say for that first video where we watch. Now Mr. Musiliu Akinsanya, where them they also call MC Oluomo. Now him gather him guys, they give them instruction how they go take stop plenty voters so that them no go vote tomorrow for Lagos governorship election. Especially if them look your face and you resemble Igbo. Mr. Babatunde come ask America, British and European embassies whether them go through way face or do I like say them no see all the threatening where voters they face for Lagos. I won't ask something. DSS, police, and army no fit caution MC Oluomo. But if now voters go lucky to protest against this harassment and hard talks take cut people face, army go come begin shoot at sight. Now which kind country be this? To cap all the nonsense, the Oba of Lagos and some other ballets come fix their masquerade festival for election day, so that people will no be indigene of Lagos no go fit come out to go vote unto say them no suppose see their masquerade. Oba don't deny am sharp. But him no explain how manage. Them don't they flog people for streets. Anyway, Iya Chukudi and our other Igbo brothers and sisters, males and pales, nothing bad go near on our side. In fact, you go there like tomorrow, because tomorrow no dey finish. Nigerians, our mumu don't do. I beg, make una share this video to all una friends and family. Make them know wetin wan shele. Because to be prepared is to bam up. Una dey see wetin Martin Luther talk. See ya.